rear maybe or not?
And some frustration from Jaime Camara. Obviously, a couple of cars getting in front of him. He had to jump on the binders. And when all that happened, Travis Gregg goes back to the lead. And Cunningham is second, and Simmons is third.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened with JB, but we'll take a look at it right now. I think those guys just touched. They did. That's John Herb just touched with the back of Jamie, and they touched briefly even before that happened. There's just a little bit of smoke even before that bigger touch they had.
And he's got a left rear tire going down, so Jaime Camara will have to come on pit road, and the challenge continues up front as Wade Cunningham makes a move back on the high side with drafting help from Jeff Simmons.
Yeah, there's Jeff right on his tail. Isn't that great? Look at that. Look at how close those guys are.
Great Menards Infiniti Pro Series action at the finale here in California. We'll be right back. And back at California Speedway, we've been under yellow because of raindrops in the area, but we are getting set to go back to green. 11 laps to go, in our newly crowned Menards Infiniti Pro Series champion, Wade Cunningham, leading the way. If he were to hold on and win, he'd be a record 6th different winner here in 2005.
And here they are accelerating. I know Jeff Simmons, he only has 2 top gears in that car because he wanted to have that other top gear as a restart gear, and he's got a run going on. Wade Cunningham, look, he's right on his gearbox as they head down in here to 1.
Woo! 10 laps to go, and the guys that were 1-2 in the points are 1-2 on the racetrack. But here comes Travis Gregg, who was the pole sitter. He takes second spot away from Simmons.
Yeah, and while you saw Simmons drop back there, when he was right behind Wade, he obviously lost some air off the front of his car. Instead of his car pushing up the racetrack, he had to dump the throttle. That's why we've lost Jeff a couple car lengths back from this pack. But he'll come back.
All right, Travis Gregg is retaking the lead, but why don't we go down and visit with the championship car owner, the champion car owner, Brian Stewart, standing by with Cameron Steele.
Well, it's been since 1991 since Brian Stewart Racing has brought home a championship. Today they did it with the New Zealander, Wade Cunningham, and Brian, it's got to be an exciting day for you.
I'm happy as anything. You know, we were in Indy Lights for 15 years. We won the championship there twice. And we came over here, and this is our 4th year in the series, and it's all about the driver. You know, you get a good driver. We've always done a good car. Get a good driver, and there's the result. You know, you're leading the race, and you're leading the championship, and I'm happy as anything for Wade. I'm happy for the team because, you know, we worked pretty hard. We had a small budget to work with, and we worked within our small budget and won the championship.
Well, I just was curious, do you still carry the lucky nut? There it is, you guys. Brian Stewart's been rubbing that thing.
And maybe Brian Stewart's lucky nut will hang on for one more race here. Final laps of the 2005 Menards Infiniti Pro Series season, and this is what it's all about. 2 young talents running inches apart. Look how close Jeff Simmons is on the back of Wade Cunningham.
And he's been there just like that for the last 3 laps. So what that's telling me is Jeff has probably got a little bit more downforce in his car than Wade does because he's very good in traffic and he's good right on his bumper. But does Jeff have enough to lead this group? You know, can he get in front of Wade and be the guy leading? I don't know. But now he's got to size up his competition, work his racecraft, and figure out how he can get slungshot past Wade at the start-finish line. That's what he's going through his head.
Wade Cunningham is from New Zealand. He will not be the first champion in IndyCar racing from New Zealand, would he, Cameron?
Oh, he will not. I'm standing by right now with Scott Dixon, 2003 IndyCar champion. It's got to be a proud moment in New Zealand. Another championship in open wheel racing.
Yeah, it's good to see. You know, Wade's done a very good year here in the IPS, and it looks like he's getting some pretty good help at the moment with him trying to win this race. I just hope he wins the race. You know, he has had a lot of second places so far, and I'm sure a lot of times this year he probably wished that he had won.
Have you had much time to talk to him about the race today and how to go about it if he clinches during the race?
You know, through the year you try and help out as much as you can, just with little tips here and there. But you know, as a driver, you just want to try and get it done yourself, and you know, you soak up as much as you can. But the situations always change when you're out there.
Thank you so much, Scott. Doc, back up to you.
Scott Dixon was a great IndyCar champion in 2003. Just broke a drought with a big win at Watkins Glen a few weeks ago. And watching his protege, Wade Cunningham, take the white flag, he is miles away from his first win in open wheel competition in the United States and his first championship. What a special day for Wade Cunningham if he can hang on.
Yeah, you still got to get through 3 and 4. Absolutely a talented race car driver. Look at this.
Contact
man, between Simmons. Looks down the inside. We haven't seen that all day. Side by side. Doc.
Simmons, there's contact. Simmons is trying to get by him. Cunningham has the high line. We'll see coming out of 4. They are side by side. The final turn of the final lap. And, whoa, Cunningham pulls it off.
Woo, that got my heart going there on the back straightaway. I'm glad both those guys got across the finish line.
What a finish. Oh, my gosh. They're beating and banging at 190 miles an hour on the backstretch. And Jeff Simmons wanted a shot at it, but Wade Cunningham would not be denied.
Yeah, and I couldn't be happier for Wade. Like we say, he's had 7 second-place finishes this year, and he wanted a win, and he got it along with the championship.
Watch this contact here. Now, watch Simmons make a move. It's the white flag lap. They're at 191 miles an hour. Boom, there's contact.
They are so lucky that didn't suck Jeff's car harder into Wade and take them both out. I'm glad they both finished.
Well, when we come back, we'll have a championship celebration for Wade Cunningham. His first win and his first title. All that and more in just a moment. All right, back in California, take a look at our final race results. Wade Cunningham, Simmons, Greg, Festa, and Nick Bussell gets another top 5. There is Ari Leindyke Jr. 6th and Marty Roth rounding out the top 7. Our final season point standings, Wade Cunningham becomes our newest champion. Jeff Simmons, 45 points back. Greg, Bussell, and Kamara in the top 5. Well, our newest winner is our newest champion as we head down the victory lane and talk to this guy, Wade Cunningham.
Wade, congratulations. It must be a dream day for you. Very proud people in New Zealand watching on as well.
Yeah, it was, you know, we've been chomping at the bit all year for a win. We went to St. Pete and we had the good shot there, and then, you know, it just never fell in place. And we've always had a good car and we've always been at the front. It's just never come off. And from the first lap, I knew the car was good, so I just wanted to get to the front and see if I could stay there. And I could, with the exception of, you know, the last lap scuffle, but we came out ahead and that's all that matters.
What happened with the contact? Did you think it was all over right then?
No, I could see Jeff really just hanging back in 1 and 2, and I knew he was coming for a run. I'd left the inside open all race because of the bumps, and so he went there and I went down and I tried to close the door and we banged wheels. It was pretty hard, but I still had the momentum to exit 4 faster.
Congratulations, Wade. A great season.
Thanks, Cameron.
Well, from its beginning 8 months ago under a warm South Florida sun to the high drama on the high bank super speedways, it has been a year to remember for the drivers of the Menards Infiniti Pro Series. A record 6 different drivers have visited Victory Lane, with our newest winner here today becoming our newest champion. For Robbie Buell, Cameron Steele, and our entire ESPN2 crew, I'm Jerry Punch saying so long from California. We'll see you next at Homestead Miami Speedway in March. So long, everybody.